Hey, welcome back everybody. If you guys happen to have the Galaxy Z Fold 2, Spigen makes a nice thin case. This is actually the Thin Fit. It's a nice case. It's very lightweight if you want to just not get a bulk on your phone here. We'll kind of take a quick look at it. It's a very nice case from what I see. It's got a nice, just feel to it. So there's not much in the box, as you can see. It's just a thin case in here, and it's like kind of if you don't want to have something very bulky or anything on your phone. And again, you got to keep in mind that this protection wise, it's going to be more of a minimum because it's not going to have the more protection because of the thin case. But if you're careful with it, it's just very nice to have it. Here it does come with some instructions here, as you can see here, how to install it. They show you which way to install. Put the sides rails first, as you can see here, and then it looks like you can just push it in. So other than that, there's not much in here. So let's take a quick look. This is the Galaxy Z Fold 2. So we'll see how nicely this fits and looks. Before we go through that, let's take a quick look inside here on the case itself. It's kind of like more of a plastic feel to it. Actually, this feels more slippery than anything, as you can see here. I was hoping more of a grippy. As you can see, this is the leather case of the Samsung that they make. It's only one case in the back, but it does add a little bit more bulk to it. As you can see here, it's a little bit bigger. This has been a little bit on the bigger side, and this has got this little raised camera notch here. So that's pretty nice, because if you set the phone down, we'll take a look at that, it should protect it. Instead of having your phone with the camera facing down that you can scratch the lens, this should protect it. So let's take a quick look again. It's very easy to install here. You just kind of snap it in, as you can see here from this side, and then you can get this in here. It's got these sort of sticky pull-outs here. Which this does is helps, since this frame itself here is going to be kind of loose here, nothing gripping on there. So they add these oops, got it stuck on there. It's just kind of like a little sticky glue tape there. It's nothing that's going to actually damage your phone or anything, but it helps it to keep in place, because it's doesn't have really anywhere to hold on to on those areas. So let's take all these out. Just kind of like sticking on me real quick. Sorry about that. Okay, so let's put those aside there without getting stuck on here. So again, so just basically that in here goes on the other side here, as you can see here. Just kind of like push it down. It's going to go on there very nicely, as you can see here. Actually, the look at it again is very nice. It does look very sleek, as you can see here, all the way around here. It doesn't add too much bulk. The other nice thing about this is it actually puts a little edge here all the way around. So on this, as you can see, there's no protector here. So if I set this down, it does have the screen protector, but again, you want to protect your glass when you set this down. So that's actually nice that it does give you this little raised edge, and at the same time it doesn't have too much bulk at all. As you can see here, both of this is the front. As you can see, it doesn't add too much. You can see here, it does look like if it raised it up more, but if you look at it when I'm comparing these from oops, right there, so you can see the height of it. It doesn't really add much to it on the height. So that's very nice, because you want to keep it as slim as possible. And actually, this probably give you a better view here, that even this is more of a slim case. This still gives you that slim look to it. And again, the camera, now that this, you can face it down and not worry about scratching your camera. Same here, it does have the same raised notch there. All these cases, if you are going to pick up a case, always make sure that it does have that raised camera there, or not that raised camera, but for the notch of your camera, because that's the more important thing you want to protect on your phone, because without that, it's going to be very tough. You're scratching it. So inside, once you open it up, as you can see here, all the way around here, it's very nice the edges here do line up here very nice because it does connect inside here. So that's nice that it gives you that protection in there as well there. And you can come see all the way in the bottom here the openings for your speaker, the USB-C port, it's all, you know, perfectly lined. The notch, the cutout for the speaker there, or the mic, sorry, it's nice and fits in there perfectly. As we work our way around here, it's got a little notch here, but I think this is done that way it doesn't crack when you're forcing this in, which is nice because a lot of cases, you know, you snap them in there and then they don't have this like a little notch here, and it eventually just splits there. So that's nice that they did that, so it doesn't have that split action there. And again, it comes in here, it's got a nice fitted form here for the notch of your volume control and the power and the fingerprint sensor. And as you come up here again, it's got that little cutout for the notch, and again another opening perfectly for the mic. As you work your way up here to the top has got another opening for your speaker up here in the top, very nicely set and done in there as well. As you can see there, you know, fits in there nicely. And as I come down on this other side, it does have this opening here, this groove, what makes it like kind of matching here. As you can see, it's a little bit off, it's not perfectly centered there, but it's off. I think they did that more so that way you can, as you're opening it, it's nice that you can grab it from here and open it easily and close it. And again, once it's closed, you come back down and you're back to the beginning here. Here and here, it's got, you know, once you open it, it does, again, lines up very nicely up in the front. It's got a nice, you know, kind of detail. It doesn't come out, it's not bulky at all. And I don't know if you guys can catch that in the camera. It does have a little bit of a, like a 45-degree angle here, which kind of dips in here, so that way it actually gives it a more of a minimized minimal rim around it. And it does have like a sort of a little notch up here in the front here, so I don't know, I think there might be a sensor in there that's actually probably covering it, or not covering it, so that it won't get covered up in there. Overall, other than that, being that's a kind of a slippery plastic, it is plastic like I mentioned. I wish it was more of a little grippy. It feels slippery in the hands, so you gotta be probably more careful with this. I guess having a case is better than not having a case. This might not protect you 100%, but it will, you know, if it drops, I'm sure it will have some kind of protection, especially in the front with this rim around it, which I like. And it doesn't add that much, you know, bulk to it. I really like that. Gives it a nice thick, and it's kind of a satin color, so that's pretty nice. The color of it is sort of like, you know, like a little satin black, but again, it's looks very slippery, and it feels slippery, so be careful. Again, this is the, you guys weren't interested, this is the Spigen Thin Fit. If you guys want to pick this up, I'll leave the links below. You picked this up on Amazon. I forget how much this was. I think it was like 24 bucks or something like that. I can't, I'll put that link so you guys can see, and if you guys interested in picking it up. Again, it's very nice, throw in your pocket, and it does, you know, it's no bulk at all, and it's very, you know, easy to set it down on your desk or any table, and you know, it's very not bulky. So I hope this video helps. Again, Spigen Thin Fit. Thanks for watching.